Now in this part of the video tutorial, I will show you how I develop feedback systems in fXfD. First, I load up a trigger sound, in this case, vinyl distortion. I will forward that sound to one of my return tracks. First, I define the effects that will be enabled on each of the return tracks. This choice is made pretty arbitrarily, and it can evolve as the feedback system is developed. If I go in the user page, I get access to the sends of the input track. First, I will send the crackle to an harmonizer that is on return track FX1B. As I bring the volume up, you will hear the effect. As I change the parameters of the effect, the effect is more drastic and more hearable. This rumble seems like a good place to start to build a feedback system. I will forward it to my first return track. That return track create glitches. As I adjust the pitch, we can already see the kind of textures I can obtain. This process of feedback between the harmonizer and the glitch effect can actually be fed back in order to obtain a more drastic texture. Next step, I will send the glitch to a reverb in order to get more space. The effect is immediately hearable. As I adjust the reverb, I try to obtain specific sound attributes, sound characteristics. Next, I will route the original sound, crackle sound, into a ping pong delay in order to get more left-right textures. Next, the reverb is sent to a flanger. You've probably noticed the cut. The CPU is peaking high right now because I'm recording a video at the same time as I'm playing the instrument. We hear the flanger that is sent back to the glitch effect. That causes it to create a feedback loop, a complex feedback loop. What it means is that send A on the flanger track, on the 6th FX track, actually has a lot of control over sound. I will keep that in mind for later use. I will send that mic glitch texture to a ring modulator in order to get a different pitch, a secondary pitch. I will be able to adjust that pitch through the parameters controlled with the Novation launch control. As I want the texture to be harmonic, I adjust the pitch so that it matches with the pad. That ring modulator gets forwarded to a Bitmonger distortion. As the sound of the Bitmonger is pretty characteristic, I can tweak it so that it fits the pad nicely. First, I forwarded it to the ping pong delay to make it broader. Then, I adjusted timbre. Already, we see a very nice parameter that could be controlled for music purposes that would do nice gliss. Next, I will go back to my flanger send towards A in order to control a very loud feedback loop. And I can start playing with the limit point of the feedback. Make that feedback loop even more complex by sending the flanger to various different places. And that is how I construct feedback systems in fXfD. Please note that this is only the beginning of the real fun. Thank you for watching.